Hello, and welcome to Ted Cox Talks. I am not Ted Cox. I'm Alex Reimer, and I am Ted's intern for the year. You can call me. Ted's gonna get angry if I don't have this in focus. There we go. You can call me Alex, the intern.
Ted's off to go interview one of his refugee friends, so I've got the office to myself.
Ted is out, and I am in.
I'm supposed to tell you a bit about myself.
I'm 24 years old. I'm from here, and now live here. I have a degree in electrical engineering. Now I know what you're wondering. What's a guy with an electrical engineering degree doing making films when he could be making money? I'm glad you wondered. Here's the deal. A few years ago, when the terrorists attacked Paris, I was watching the news same as you. And I was starting to think that maybe the world doesn't just need new technologies from engineering. It also needs stories to inspire people to use those technologies wisely. I am not the savior of the world. But if I can remain faithful to the one who is the savior of the world, the things I create and the life I lead can make the world a better place.
So that's me. I'm sure once Ted gets back, we'll hear all about his interview with his refugee friend. But until then, I guess we'll,
Oh, hello, Mr. Cox. Welcome here.
I have your coffee to the right away.
So now you've met Alex. Hey, Alex.
Here's your coffee, Mr. Cox, sir.
Thank you. He's been here for 4 months, and he still hasn't figured out I don't drink coffee. Seriously, Alex is absolutely fantastic. Pretty much everything I ask him to do, he works really hard at. I show him something once, and he's got it. He's really, really good. So that's exciting. We're thrilled to have him here and have him be a part of this team. He mentioned to you that I've been doing some interviews. One friend shared with me that when he and his family went to leave Syria, they had to take a bus from their city across the border into Turkey. He had to lay down in the luggage compartment underneath the bus while his wife and daughter traveled up above in the seats. And he said it was about a 3-hour drive between their city and the border, and they were just continually stopped by armed men. Everybody's wearing a mask, so you don't know what faction they're with. There's no identifying anything. They're not wearing uniforms. There's literally hundreds of different factions. My friend was telling me, here I am. I can't see what's going on the bus, but I know that my wife and daughter are up there, and I'm listening to people be interrogated, people who I don't even know them. They're being interrogated predominantly to figure out what their allegiance is, but they don't know the allegiance of the people who are interrogating them. So it isn't just that the men doing the interrogation are unknown. It's that the people they're interrogating are strangers. So I have no faith or ability to trust that they're going to give the right answers. But my life, the life of my wife, the life of my child are in the hands of these other people, and a wrong answer is death. And he said that 3-hour bus trip took 12 hours. I just thought, wow. That's an incredible story. Another friend shared with me that once he reached Athens with several of his friends, they had planned to take an airplane to Germany. They couldn't get a flight, and so they decided to walk from Athens to Germany. On this walk, they're going along, and they crossed the border into Hungary. And he said they got stopped in Hungary and asked, hey, can we see your papers? He said that they're bringing me to the police station, and I'm asking what's going on, have I done something wrong? And they're like, well, you need Hungarian paperwork. And he's like, well, I have this paperwork from the EU, that says that I'm permitted to travel to Germany. And they're saying, yeah, you just need a special piece of paper to travel through Hungary. And he's like, okay, well, what do I need to do? And they're saying, well, we need to take your fingerprints and so on and so forth. The short version of this story is that they threw him in a Hungarian prison for 4 weeks. He still doesn't know why. They eventually let him back out of prison and just kicked him back across the border where he'd originally come from, and he had to find a new way around to get to Germany. So those are just a couple of the interesting stories that I've collected so far. Maybe we'll get to share some more of that with you in the days and weeks to come. Merry Christmas. I hope that you and your family are able to celebrate in some special way. I'm excited. My son flew in yesterday, so we're thrilled to go spend some time with him and hang out and just get to be together as a family. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Till next time.